vlogging we will go, a vlogging we will go. High, low, I do not know. Vlogging we will go.
Hey guys. Okay, so we are at the end of day 3. Well, actually, we're in the middle of day 3, but I already did my workout and whatnot. But, and that's kind of one of the things that I wanted to talk about is that, you know, the training for bikini bodybuilding or, well, any sport, and any athlete will tell you this, is that, you know, there's only so much of that sport that can be accomplished in the gym, right? So your training doesn't stop in the gym. It's all day. It's what you eat. It's how much you rest. It's, you know, making sure to manage the stress in your life, you know, making sure to keep your head in the game and stay focused and, you know, constantly recentering yourself on your goal and to make sure that, you know, you're surrounding yourself either virtually, you know, by social media or in person with people who share and support your goals. So a couple things I wanted to talk about today, and I hope this doesn't end up being a really long video, so I will try to talk quickly. Okay, so one of the things that I am going to be doing while I'm training, because see, this is going to seem so crazy, but see, cheese. My teeth are pretty straight. I had braces for 2 years, and then, you know, blah, 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 college, lost retainer, yuck, 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 didn't wear it. So, you know, I had some minor shifting of my teeth. And I'll be honest with you, it has been something I've been self-conscious about for many, many, many years, and I just never did anything about it. And it, you know, I'm not a lazy person. I just felt like, you know, it's too much money, whatever. Anyways, then I found out about this company, and it's called Smile Care Club. And I mean, I guess the easiest way to liken this is that it is similar to, what do you call Invisalign, but like 1/3 of the price. So my entire treatment plan, including my trays and all of that, I think it's going to be like $900. And again, that for me, that's because it's pretty minor work. But I think even, you know, the upper limit was something like $1,500. So, you know, if you're considering being a bikini competitor and, you know, you're self-conscious about your smile, because, you know, when you get out there, like I said in my last post, you know, my blog post, it's all a package, right? It's not just, you know, how good your muscles look and how great your bikini looks. You know, it's your smile and the confidence and all of that. And so if you feel like your smile is going to, you know, cause you to bring, you know, your full amount of confidence to the stage, get it fixed, get it done, get it taken care of. So Smile Care Club, something that, you know, you might want to check out because it's a really affordable option. No, I am not being paid to say that. Yes, I did pay for that, whatever you call it, impression kit. Let's see, what else? Okay, so on a personal note, I've definitely noticed there are some things that are very different about my training this time around. So last time I was training, I think, even though I thought my head was in the right place, I feel like my head was not really in the right place. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say because, you know, it was a year and a half ago. But I guess I used to look at, you know, oh, if you can't have that glass of wine or you can't eat that cookie or whatever, you know, that's a sacrifice. That's how I used to look at it. Like, oh, that's a sacrifice I'm making to get towards my goals. Now that I've really wrapped my, you know, my heart, my head, and my mind around what bodybuilding is, you know, when you hear that term and you really fully embrace that term, it's putting things in your body that build your body. It's as simple as that. So I no longer look at those things as a sacrifice. I look at them as an investment. You know, if I put that cookie in my body, is that giving me the kind of fuel that I need when I go to the gym tomorrow and ask my body to do insane things, you know, lift, you know, weight and repetitions and keep going and have that endurance? Is that cookie the right fuel? You know, you can only take in so many calories in a day. And is that really, am I helping myself towards my goals? And the answer is no. So that has been a really powerful shift that I have noticed. I'm not even really sure what caused that. Maybe it's just getting older or whatever. I don't know. But I definitely find it a lot easier to pass on things now and not feel like, oh, I can't wait to have that again. I don't feel that way. You know, yes, of course, there's a time and place, you know, to have a glass of wine or to have a cookie or whatever. It's obviously not while you're training for a show. But I guess what I'm saying is I don't really miss those things at this point because it's like if I'm running, you know, down a track at full speed and somebody puts a huge obstacle in front of me that I have a choice to try to go over or just go around. Well, I'm just going to go around it. You know, why would I do that to myself? It's just setting myself further back from my goals. So I'm not going to be doing that. And let's see what else. I've been very impressed with incorporating BCAAs into my training program in the morning. I have felt just an immense amount of endurance, and you know, I'm able to take my weight up incrementally a lot faster than I was last time. So, you know, I'm all about the BCAAs right now. And I'm not super sore the next day. By the way, I rocked my, I'm not wearing it right now because I already took a shower, but my squat, did you say? I wore that tank to the shirt. My tank to the shirt? No. I wore that tank top to the gym today because today was leg and, you know, butt day, even though I actually train my glutes like 3 times a week because girlfriend has a lot of junk in her trunk and is always trying to climb down the back of my legs. So I have to show that, you know what, who's boss and, you know, going up. Let's see what else. I guess on a personal level, and you know, this is something I kind of about sharing, but whatever. It is something that I'm dealing with, so I guess I should just share it. You know, my husband is not in any way supportive of this lifestyle of me, you know, competing, training, any of it. And, you know, it's a really long story why, and I'll probably do another video about that another time. But I just want, you know, anybody who's in that situation who has someone that they're close to, maybe it's a parent or whatever, it doesn't matter if they believe in you. Trust me, it does not make any difference. And last time, that's another thing. Last time I really let what he felt about my training and how I was eating, and, you know, he was kind of making fun of all of that. And I really let that get under my skin. And it really helped me to, you know, feel like a victim, even though I was the one that was doing it to myself. So anyway, this time around, honestly, I just don't care. When he says something about it, I just blow it off, whatever. You know, clearly he doesn't value that. That's fine. It's not his goal. It's my goal. So, you know, I'm a little bit more mature in where I'm at while I'm training this time. But I just, you know, again, I just want to put that out there because not everybody in your life, and, you know, pretty much anybody that shoots a YouTube video is going to tell you this, not everybody in your life is going to be copacetic with you training for bikini bodybuilding for several reasons. You know, it gets in the way of your lifestyle. You know, you're not going to be, you know, out partying and, you know, drinking and acting a fool. I mean, you can go out dancing with your friends, of course, but, you know, you're not going to be drinking. And, you know, it causes people to have to kind of look at their own behavior and, you know, the things that they do in their own life. Even though you're not pushing it on them, they just kind of feel a need to sort of evaluate what they're doing with their life, in their health pursuits, if they have any. And you know what I say? Whatever, because the very least, the worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to inspire somebody else or motivate them to at least make an assessment about where are you at in your life? You know, what are you shortchanging yourself? So anyways, you know, all that to say, I don't really care what he thinks this time. It would be wonderful to have his support, of course. And, you know, I love it when I see couples at the gym and they're training together, you know, and I think that's so sweet and so cute. And not because I need anybody to train with me at the gym. In fact, honestly, that would irritate me because I'm just the kind of person, you know, I just headset in and I'm, you know, getting through it. I don't need to be talking to anybody else. So that's not the part that I think is cute. I think it's cute that, you know, when they leave the gym together, they're going to have the same goals. You know, one's not going to be like, hey, let's go, you know, throw a smack down on a Five Guys burger and some fries. And the other one's going to be like, sorry, I have to eat a piece of tilapia. I mean, they're both, you know, they're sharing that lifestyle of health and bodybuilding together. So that's what I think is great. And, you know, who knows, maybe I'll keep praying about it and my husband maybe will come around. And the funny thing is, he's like one of these people that's just genetically gifted, right? He's 6'4", he's got very broad shoulders, you know, a more narrow waist. I mean, the guy would be an incredible bodybuilder, but I can't make him do it, right? So I guess I'll just, you know, hope to be an inspiration, and maybe one day he'll get into it because, like I said, I think he would love it, and I think he'd be really good at it, but who knows? I think that's it. I'm just feeling very focused this time. Last time I was focused, but I don't know. Everything feels very different this time. I mean, I am locked on. So I remember what that feels like from being an athlete, you know, as a younger person when I played tennis and, excuse me, as a cheerleader and, you know, I played soccer, all those things. You know what that feels like when your head is, you know, when you are in the zone, as they say in the biz. What biz? I don't know. I hate when people say that. So I just had to say that. I'm locked on. And I hope that if you're thinking about training for bikini bodybuilding, you know, that you follow my channel, because I'm just going to, you know, I'm going to keep it real and tell you, you know, kind of what the daily struggles are and what the amazing things that come from this. I mean, for example, and I forgot to mention this, normally the kids come home, we have dinner, they do a bath, homework, and go to bed. Well, last night, I wanted to get out, I want to be more active, and I want to inspire my children to be out and to be, out there in the world and not just, plugged into the matrix, which is what we call it when they plug into the iPad. I was like, you know what? Forget it. I made dinner. I put them in these cute little, like, whatever you call carrying trays. And the minute that my husband pulled up with the children, I had the wagon out front, everybody, including my husband and myself, my food that I eat, which yesterday was for dinner, what do you call it? Salmon and a very small amount of sweet potatoes. But it was so good. Anyway, I can't wait for that meal today. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. And then, we got in the car and we drove straight to the park, and I pulled the kids around this park that we live near. It has this massive track loop thing. And, we did like 1.5 miles or whatever while I'm pulling them and the thing, which is probably, a clean 65, 70 pounds. So it was extra cardio for me. We all got to have a beautiful night together. They had, they got to have a sunset cruise in their red, whatever you call it, radio flyer wagon. And it was just a nice family time together. That said, my husband fought me about that because it was outside of our routine, but I wanted to do it, so I just made it happen. And I just pushed back when he pushed me. I just pushed back, not in a, aggressive way, but I just said, look, this is what we're doing. I'll take the kids. If you don't want to go, that's fine. And of course, he decided to come along. So we'll see. Keep training. Keep your head in the game. Look at the pictures of where you want to be. Watch the videos of the competitions. You just got to stay focused. I guess I'm really preaching to myself. And I'm just super focused right now, and I am so thankful for that. So don't forget to subscribe. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll shoot videos about, I shoot videos about a lot of things, but right now, of course, it's going to be mostly about bikini bodybuilding training, a couple DIY projects here and there. And then this, why do I keep forgetting what it's called? Smile Care Club. So easy to remember. And I'll let you know how I feel about that. Is that working? Is it worth it? Whatever. And that's it. So don't forget to subscribe. Please click like and go to the gym. Just kidding. Bye, guys. Train hard.
Come on, you enjoyed this video of mine. Please subscribe just this one time. Oh, go vlog yourself.